Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anita Echampon. If this is the first time of you seeing my face, welcome to the family. Today, we are going to talk about Vision 2025, how to actually plan for it and then achieve it. So, if this is the kind of content that you would love, kindly watch till the end. Now, we are in a new year, and then we are setting, people are making all sorts of New Year's resolutions. They are making all sorts of New Year resolutions as to what they want to see happen differently from what they have done in the past year. But a lot of people fail to achieve their goals they set out because, first of all, people wish for the goals to come to pass. They do not actually plan for it. So, how we are going to set our goals, first of all, in this new year, what do we want to see differently? What are we going to do differently from what we have done in the past? We cannot keep doing the same things and expect different results. So, in this year 2025, we are going to write down our goals and not just wish for them, wish on top of our heads that we want to achieve this and achieve this in this new year, because we are just wishing for them. By the by the middle of the year, we would have forgotten about those goals. So, first of all, in planning our goals, we need to write them down. There's a Chinese proverb that says that the faintest ink is more powerful than the strongest of memories, meaning that if you want to remember something, write it down. If you always write things down, it's more important than trying to remember things all the time. And when we go into the Bible, in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 2, it says that make plain the vision and write it down, so that he who finds it will run with it. In this year 2025, we are going to write down our goals, and we are actually going to run with it. So, first of all, the importance of writing down a goal is to help us to be, first of all, not forget these goals. And then we are able to put down systems and strategies in place by timelines, by this month, by next month, by weeks, by days, the actionable plans that we need to, or steps that we need to take in order to achieve these goals. So, in writing down our goals, we are able to track our progress. Writing down our goals helps us to always focus on them. Some people would also want to not just write it down, but put it in the form of pictures. And that's where most people, what we call the vision board, comes to play. So we put down pictures on boards, and then we place it um, wherever we can easily see it, morning, afternoon, evening, maybe in our rooms or in our offices or wherever we deem fit, wherever we can easily notice it, we put it there, and then we always notice it. So, in that, we are always having in mind our goals for the year, and then planning on how to make it come to pass. So, it is very important that in this year 2025, we write down our goals, and in that we are able to track and measure our progress on a daily basis, weekly or monthly basis. So that's what we are going to do differently in this year 2025. So, how do we finance it? So, the second point is that the second objective, the first one is how to actually set the goals properly, which I've already spoken about. And then, because of that, most people are not able to achieve those goals. So, first of all, people are not able to achieve their goals because they have not written them down. And by not writing them down, we are not able to actually plan on achieving them. The second step is that most of the goals, if not all, require money to be able to achieve them. So some people are not able to achieve their goals not through any fault of theirs, but because they lack the funds to be able to achieve the goals. So, in financing our goals, after setting them down, maybe we set goals in our career, we want to take courses, invest in ourselves, take learn a new skill. On health wise, we want to start exercising, going to the gym, keeping in shape. It's a lot. We want to start a new business, start a side hustle. So whatever your goal is for this year, you have already put it down on paper or on a vision board, and then you also put timelines or time frames as to when you want to achieve these goals. So when you plan and then you set dates as to when you want to actually achieve, it helps in fast tracking the whole process. So in using the general rule of thumb in budgeting, if you have not watched my previous videos, kindly do so because I've already spoken about that. So in budgeting, we spoke about 50/30/20 rule, where 50 is for our needs, and then 30 is for our wants, and then 20 is for savings, because we've already said at the beginning that we are trying to create wealth. And in creating wealth, we need to first of all learn the habits of saving. So by the end of the every month, when our salaries or paycheck come in, we try to divide it based on this rule of 50% to needs, 30% to wants, and then 20% to savings. So in that rule, just an example, if it works for you, we are trying to work with the 20%, that is for savings. So in an example where we are trying to, maybe for example, start an online business, okay? First of all, we need to go to the phone shop or market or wherever we can make inquiries about the price of the phone that we want to have. And then per the price, let's say we have a target of 6 months. So we know that if the phone is, let's say, 2,000 Ghana cedis, and then we have to save for 6 months. So 2,000 divided by 6 will give you the amount of money you need to save every month. Let's say that's the goal for 6 months for you. Or some people too would want to divide the 20% into 10% for two goals. So 10% for goal A, 10% for goal B for 6 months, so that you are able to know how much you want to spend for goal A or goal B. So with the general rule of thumb of 50/30/20, if it's the 30 of your wants is not very if the 20% is not enough for you for the savings, then you can reduce the ones to 20 and then save 30. So it really depends on what really works for you. So using that rule, you are able to, maybe you want to use all 20%, save all 20% for the phone, or divide it into two, or whichever one really works for you. So that's how we can also finance our projects or our goals for the year. So if you have found this information very valuable, very useful, kindly give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and then share. And then don't forget to check out my other videos too. Thank you for staying tuned. I really appreciate the support so far. God richly bless you. See you in my next video. It's bye for now.